Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Outcast with Outcast Gaming. Yes, that's right. We are back for another episode of The Outer Worlds. If you're new to the channel and you would like to keep track of when I'm actively streaming or posting new content, I would suggest that you subscribe and set up your notifications. And if at any point you find this video or the stream as it's being made entertaining, show your appreciation by hitting that like button. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we left off. We had just traveled to load up the game. We had just traveled to Scylla, I think is the way it's pronounced, S-C-Y-L-L-A. We have multiple missions that take us here. So we're going to head here and hopefully figure out exactly what's going on. Now, it seems to be like a smaller map or a smaller play area, but the looks can be deceiving because it is on an asteroid surrounded by an air bubble dome. So when this loads in here, you'll see what I'm talking about. We're going to explore the world with my main man, Creed, and his two companions we're going to pull along is Felix and Vicar Marks. So that is not our ship. If you haven't seen this game before, this is our ship. It's called the Unreliable, and this is Vicar Max and Felix. Sorry. And they are currently equipped. Holy crap, I think Felix is rolling a grenade launcher, which I don't know if I want him heavy-handed like that. Let's see what else we got. Maybe we can feed him something else. I don't want him. There's a grenade launcher too, which does he do the same amount? No, let's do twice the amount of damage. So what we'll do, I think, is we'll let's swap out him with grenade launcher 2. And what's he using for his puck? 124 shock versus what we got? 211 prestige. I think I do have like a big blocker. Yeah, this one. We're going to switch him out there. Mr. Vicar Max, he's rolling a 245 sawed-off shotgun. Let's put him on another shotgun here. Let's put him on a 510 or 518. And as far as his telescopic, he's on a 91. Let's move him over to 172 versus a 576 stun. Oops, no, that's the wrong button. Let's move him here, and where's the other one? Right here. I feel more comfortable now that we are equipped to deal with whatever garbage is going to happen out here. The first thing we're going to do, like I said, I had just landed, is we are going to see if we can look around and see if there's anything to take. I am aware that I am up levels, and I do have levels and perk points to expend on my character. I'm just holding off on them because right now I don't need to waste those points. My character is pretty OP already. Overpowered for you that don't know the acronym. So we are going to just explore the landing pad here real quick. Make sure there's nothing here to be had. Oh, there's some stuff right there. See it? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for stuff that we can just pluck off the ground. If I were to gauge what this is very similar, like this is very similar to Borderlands. It's a mix between like Fallout and Borderlands on a alien world and traveling between things. That's probably the closest I can get to you for it. It's not as in-depth as I think Fallout series typically can be. And now we're going to, do we go down or do we, let's go down. But the graphics are amazing.
Anything you'd like to discuss? Yes. Scientism, as its name implies, believes that nature abhors equality. The strong survive, and the weak perish for the betterment of the whole. And reason, not emotion, is the seat of all morality. Wisdom means accepting the vicissitudes of life with grace and dignity. I prefer to think of it as looking at reality for what it truly is, not how we'd like it to be. Yes?
So he's supposed to, I have missions with him on this planet, and I also have missions with my other guy. Where's he at? Here he is.
What's on your mind?
Alright. I wanted to ask you about this Harlow guy, Felix.
Yeah, sure thing. Ask away.
So, you said Harlow was your mentor.
Yeah. I was just a lonely orphan kid getting my knuckles dirty. Clyde? I want to say he saw some potential in me. Like as not, he just took pity on me. So he took me in. Gave me a place to live. Gave me something to believe in.
Must have made some enemies the way you talk about revolutions.
Clyde wasn't an idiot. He kept his head down, worked hard. Did as he was told. You're not going to catch him standing on a soapbox decrying the tyranny of the board. But when the Mardettes had their backs turned, oh yeah, he carried on about starting a revolution. Said he was going to do something big.
Something
Yeah,
big.
boss?
Let's see, you got anything else you want to talk about? No. Alright, so let's put the guns away, for God's sakes. We're not here to destroy stuff, and let's check this way first. So these are vending machines. You can buy stuff from them. I don't typically do. There's typically nothing that I want. I try and get all my stuff legit, which means scavenging. And you do have to be willing to jump around in the game. Anything else up here? No. Well, there's a road here. But we'll check. They like to hide these boxes. They're yellow. They're usually lock boxes, and red ones are ammo boxes. Circus time freighter discovered. So this must be... It's the landing pad, but this is something else. Switch over to the sword. Nooks and crannies, folks. Tons of stuff in nooks and crannies. See. Look at this. Back entrance, what do we got? So here's one of those lock boxes here. So the ring. That's just junk, but we can sell that for money. Money in a game is called bits. It's not credits, it's called bits. And what do we got here? Anything else? Nothing. So it looks like there was just a box tucked back here. And what we'll do is we'll clear out this path adjacent to the landing pad we came on. Go around the rocks. Let's make sure there's nothing tucked in them. What do we got here? This is some stuff on there. I want to try and get in it. Let's see. Can I jump from up here? Next we got this big old rock. Sounds like a sprat. Oh, right there, see them? So those are called sprats. They're like space rats. Everything kind of has a spacey name to it. There's a lot of humor in the game. So if you like a game with some time where you can chuckle at the stupidity of it all, then this is definitely one of those styles of games. Alright, let's see, we got some stuff here to take. Those are canisters you can shoot and explode. What do we got down here? I don't know if they're evil or not. I don't think they're upset with us, but who knows? Looks like a broken droid over here. Let's just go ahead and salvage him. And so here's the sprats.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
My time to shine!
This guy, I forgot, this guy drop kicks everything.
I'm the best there ever was!
It's pretty hilarious. Everything you kill gives you experience again.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Max is my priest. It's just one of those things that
You're going down!
it's just another funny thing. It's like he's a priest, and yet he's he is the most vicious priest you've ever come across. It is hilarious. There was a downed droid here too, wasn't there? Yeah. All right. So just continue following the road up. Vending machine discovered. This is a pad that takes me up there. We're not going to go up there yet. We are going to go around and just kind of see what we got going on around the base. and then we'll work our way up. Just clean sweeping everything. So this is the lift. I would hit that button and that lift right there would come down. I would hop on it and it would take me up there, but we're not going to do that. It shows like there's enemies up there somewhere. I don't know if that's inside or out here on the compass. But those could be something as minuscule as those sprats too, so these are the barrier makers here. Pretty sure there's bound to be some type of loot or something back here. They just usually don't waste all this space for nothing. There's usually something to reward you for your explorations. But we will find out. Sometimes it's just a dead body, sometimes it's something else, who knows. Oh, see, here it is. There's another damaged droid for the harvesting, and a back way up.
Got it. Heads down.
It's like it's a trash location or something. I guess we'll figure it out. So yeah, it's a pretty, overall it looks like it's a pretty small location to explore, pretty open, to kind of cover pretty quickly, which is nice. Not a lot of fauna and flora in my way. Looks like it's mostly sprats, but who knows? Drones maybe? I am thinking about converting this to shock. Just because the amount of robots that appear to be populating this this planet, or not planet, I should say asteroid. Seems to be plenty of robots laying around and stuff, so I might convert it to shock. It's a devastating weapon. It would be even more devastating if it wasn't plasma and was instead shock. So, but we will see. I could obviously use that shock baton. Matter of fact, let's do that. Now that I think about it, why don't I give you? Who did I give the shock baton to? I gave him. That's 276. We'll do that. And then for my weapon, I don't tend to use this, so let's dump that. Where's that shock baton? 276. Didn't I have one with prestige? I did. 79. 393. Try that. That way I could just beat the crap out of robos with it. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to try and do this in a manner that's very systematic and healthy. What are these guys? Outlaw snipers.
How does it feel?
How does what feel?
Serving an instrument of corporate supremacy?
Let me hazard a guess. You're talking about the church.
Isn't it true the OSI is just a cog in the machine of oppression?
I'm glad you're asking questions, Felix. Curiosity is the foundation of the scientician faith.
Don't try and convert me, preacher.
I don't know how much he's a preacher there, Felix. I think he served some time in a prison and found God. At least, that's my belief. Let's see here. That's all she wrote for traveling around. All right, let's head back up this way. Let's visit the top up here. Some type of freighter.
Outlaws, huh? Let's go say hello.
And get your bludgeoning objects ready.
Outlaws. So let's do this.
I smite you in the name of the law!
Hey, boss! Watch this!
Come on, man. Get him. What's that dude doing? Yeah, you went down pretty early there, Max. Jeez. What the hell? I was expecting, like, some little fight. Cheap ass. Faded broadsheet. A corner of the faded broadsheet is reserved for Circus Time sponsor advertisements. Circus Time announcements. Primal Performance Tour. Come one, come all. Circus Time is about to turn your community into a circus town. Our patented primal performances can dance, sing, eat, and dance. Want to feed the primals 2 bits for a bag of sprat tails? Want to take one home? Ask our lawyers. Want to be part of the meet and greet retreat? Look into pricing for our premium primal pack. Keep your eyes to the skies. Primals are coming. Under no circumstances should primals leave their enclosures. Primals will consume human flesh. Unattended primals should be reported to the nearest Circus Time authority. Do not expose primals to gunfire, loud noises, harsh language of any kind. Primal musk is toxic and mildly corrosive. Do not submerge body parts of primal musk. Circus Time employees will never instruct guests to interact with primal musk ever. Primals are bad, apparently. Bad primals. Hey, Max, you loser. Alright, and we got this one. Looking good, ladies and gentlemen, looking good. Sublate thugs. Huh. What were they doing here? Interesting. I don't know if they shot that down or what they did, but it looks like it crash landed for sure. Alright. That sniper. He was trying to make a run to the top. So this was all sublight stuff up here, and then these outlaws took it over from these sublight thugs. Really? It surprises me that sublight would allow that to happen. I guess it is what it is. Striker. do hear some sprats.
Quietly now.
Now, I don't know. Come here, Max. Must be like a way in there. It's not going to be this way. So there's where I can tinker, change my weapons. Alright, let's go around the back. It says we're at Circus Time Freighter.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Heads up, jackass!
They're doing awesome.
That's the last of him.
Good job, folks. Awesome. Appreciate you taking those guys out. Some type of sprat hell. With a ton of loot on them. So this is the back door that we saw before. Probably could have came this way and dealt with sprats and snuck up on the outlaws. It is all good. Ringmaster's log. Circus time primal performers. Predictability. Our primal passengers broke free shortly after landing. I said this would happen after the enclosure malfunction. We hushed up on Byzantium. Who cares how many tickets we sold? That woman lost an arm. The first and second recovery teams never returned. The only way I can convince the rest of the crew to form a third team is if I join them. I've managed. Architects erase them. I'm not supposed to face this type of hazard. I'm leaving this journal with the ship in case we don't return. To any Circus Time employees reading this, immediately hand this device to your supervisor and stop reading. Circus Time supervisors, our plans to present the primal performers were premature. These creatures cannot be tamed. The next time marketing wants to present an actual circus, make one of them lead the damn thing. Apparently, big problems, big issues here. Let's assume we're not supposed to go that way. Huh. Oh, right here. Here's something. Yeah, you don't get a flashlight in this game. This is negative on light.
You know what your problem is, Vic?
Other than being called Vic?
You scienticians got no imagination. That's your problem.
I've imagined you being quiet. It was a nice daydream.
Everything always goes according to plan, right? Ain't that what Scripture tells you?
Scripture also tells us to exercise patience in the presence of the young and the foolish. But I repeat myself.
The young and the foolish. Firefly, wherever that is. Alright. Let's go up to the top deck of the freighter. Let's see what we got up here. Ooh, pretty. Another Firefly generator. But I don't have anything that says I need to fix anything, so I guess who cares, right? Ooh, look at this. Loot Town, USA. Tactical shotgun. There's a bed there. Well, that looks like that's it, folks. Let's get out of here. Sook's time exploration is done. Alright, the map says we've got Scylla landing pad. And that is cleared. And then we have Circus Time Freighter. I keep notes when I play games like this. Keep track of what I need to do. Fallbrook, locked domicile. I got it in there. I can erase that. Just looking back on my notes here, just make sure I took care of things that needed to be taken care of. Jar did his quest. Yep, I look good. I look like we're good right now. Alright, so I think what we'll do is let's finish just clearing up this area here, and we're going to move our way towards whatever this is. What is this? Why do I have a map for the unreliable interior? Oh. Byzantium, we're not going to do that. Receive the Hephaestus mining outpost on Sicilia, a powerful weapon. Where's that at? It's over there. Dr. Dorset, where's he at? Way out there. Primal glands from Cilia. They're out there. Don't bite the sun. No. And empty man. And he is over there. So we'll just do... We'll have that one crossed. And like I am debating, should we just go down this way? The road comes down. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's do this. I don't know. All those robots are gone. I guess I don't give a care. At least I don't have to steal all this stuff. Stealing is a pain in the butt, folks. There's no icon to really tell you if you're hidden when you're doing stuff. You just gotta blindly do it. At least that's the way I've been doing it. I haven't noticed anything else. The game is not perfect, but it's manageable. Does this go around? No. I was thinking this might go around. It's a big ship, but it does not. There's just garbage all over the road. Now, I remember primals. On Evergreen Vale, or whatever the name of the place was. And they were the tougher enemy on that planet. I don't know if they've since grown in strength or power. Guess we will have to wait and see.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
Max, you really ought to get yourself one of them portable pulpits.
I agree. That's the problem with convicts when they find God. They become zealots because it saved their life. And now they feel they're obligated to save everybody else. And then they become overzealot. And then it turns people away. What do we got here? We got ourselves some type of no longer functioning UDL terraformer discovered. It's fancy, but is that thing? That's exactly what that is. The big thing's a terraformer. Hey Otto, what's going on, friend? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Hope your day is going well.
It's all in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist. Feeling I'm not gonna be able to just walk around on a yellow brick road here without running into anybody. I think I would be sadly mistaken. Eventually I'm gonna run into some problems.
This is a monument to man's intelligence and strength.
Wonder what it'd take to knock this over.
It's not a monument to man's intelligence and strength. It's a monument to their arrogance. Captain's log, independent freighter Cat's Meow. Our scanners caught movement on the fringes of Scylla. Haven't seen anything since, but I get the impression we're being followed. I ordered engineering to go dark and drift cold for the next several hours. We should be indistinguishable from space debris. Should, famous last word. Why do I feel like someone is targeting us and knows what to look for? If that's true, then we're already dead. So there's clearly another crew that touched down here and had reservations about what they were doing here. Alright, what we got? Come on. Hop up, further up, further up. There we go, baby girl. I don't know what this is. A lot of garbage and debris just laying around all over the place. I guess that's fine. Provided I can get something out of it. Does not look like that's going to happen.
Hey, Vic. Got a good one for you.
I assure you, I am jittery with anticipation.
Could the Grand Architect make a forced pocket so big even he couldn't eat it?
Son, the existence of the Grand Architect as a personal and real deity is a fundamental misunderstanding of OSI theology. The Architect is largely metaphorical. You understand?
Uh-huh.
In other words, he doesn't exist.
I know when I got you beat.
Oh, here we go.
Watch this! Boss, did you see that?
I did see that. Good job, Felix. I'm glad you're excited.
What the? I'll take your confession now!
Go get him, boys. Said they'll take their confessions. Doing a fine job, folks. Of course we're victorious. You're part of my crew. My crew! Alright, got a big wall of stuff here. Let's see here. I'm all about looting the place. Work vest. Let's see, what are you guys off this guy? Good job. I noticed you guys off somebody over here too. Where'd that body go? Ah, there he is. And then you off to somebody up there, I think. The Grand Architect. I don't know if there's a day or a night time on this place, this rock. I don't think there is. Is there sun? Right there. Got to keep an eye on that and see if there's any change. Look at that.
done.
What do we got? Riot control armor. The robot don't attack us, we're not going to attack him. At least that's the way I see it. Whoa, look at that, dude. Pungent primal behemoth. Man. That's what I'm hunting? One of them things? I'll save. I don't think I've saved since I started, so let's... I don't want to have to redo all of this. Busted, broken ship.
What was the score on last night's game? I missed it.
Last night's game? Backers 16, Darlings 3. How do you like them, mock apples, Max?
Since when have Cleo's Darlings played so poorly in a consecutive sweep? You wouldn't be pulling my leg in order to win our bet, would you?
Why are you asking me? Don't your scripture tell you that everything happens by the will of the universe?
By the will of the universe. So let's see what we got. We got primal right there.
Easy does it.
Primal brute, primal behemoth, primal glands. So the shotgun is pretty shitty. What's he doing? He's doing that, but that's slow moving. What else do we got? 400. Let's do this. Let's put him on a heavy. Vicar, let's move you to... .238. No. Skill, long gun. Long gun. Compared to... long gun. Bro, I'm gonna put you on a heavy as well. see if we can manage that from a distance. Alright, I am going to direct the fight from up here, if I can, and see how well these two yahoos do.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Out of my way! You guys see that?
A fine hit. This is bad.
Alright, well that's clearly a problem, right? That's not going to work. I sent him in too far, and shit don't go right. Matter of fact, it didn't go right at all. It was a massive mistake. I forgot that these guys bury in the ground and come back up. So, let's keep them, since we are hunting primals. We're going to do this in a manner that hopefully we can get this taken care of enough.
Let him
I have
have
your
it!
back, Captain. I'm going. We were destined to die.
See how that works, boys and girls. You just have to know what the hell you're doing. Shoot and move, baby. Pheromone gland 1. I know there were more of these fools. Where'd the rest of them go? Primal brain. There's a dead body here. An outlaw. I checked that one already. Alright, let's check this ship. Nothing in here. There's nothing on top. We know that. We already checked that. Let's see if there's another way in. Legitimately, there's nothing in there. So be it. So saith the vicar, so saith the Lord. Holy schmoly.
Looks like some sort of habitation.
We're getting close to the hermit. I can feel
Crap.
it.
Some close of habitation. Like, what? What gave you that idea there, Felix? You're like the smartest person I know. Definitely not the smartest person on my crew. You're like the goober. The dork. Let's head on in. Let's see what we got. Dun 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 dun. Nice. That was it. This big old ship was basically nothing. Let's come down here and we'll do this ship here, and then the habitat. We'll go around to the left up here. Looks like some kind of habitat. Felix the rocket scientist. Alright, that's what we'll call it. Call it right there. Let's go this way. Bam. I like the open land. Allows me to clear it pretty quickly. Oh yeah. All right, let's do this one again. I'm going to try this time.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
You want some of this?
Your death, our survival.
I agree. This charging in is way better than... Charging and chopping was way more successful than trying to do without that. Now we know what we need to do in das Future. Alright. Let's see what we got out here. Got a dead body. Got a couple of dead bodies actually. There's one here. Optic goggles. Seems to be some loot. Not a whole lot. do this. Let's check out what we got down in here.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Crossbow kick! You guys see that?
I did see that. Good job, you dork. So he's gonna...
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Watch this!
Stupid.
Like that?
So dumb. But you know what? That's what that dumb idiot would do, right? They totally made that character to be the idiot on board. What do we got here? Abandoned prospecting drone. Let's see what this thing says, because it is a...
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Other functions include dialogue, limited, current active commands, excavation. That is all.
This place is abandoned. I think you can stop. What are you excavating?
This unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable.
So you're a prospector.
Brevity identified. Affirmative. This unit could discuss excavation at greater length, but does not wish to strain its daily charge. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks, always. Greetings, Junior Excavator. Greetings, Junior Excavator.
Alright, well, good luck with that. So sprats, I didn't see anything else in here. Just a little bit of medicine or something like that, but for the most part, nada. So let's get up to the town. We're going to hold this direction. Alright. So here's the road. leads up. We're literally going to follow the rocks all the way around to ensure we get a good clean sweep around. Reward my exploration, please. Like almost looks like a bunch of poop. I don't think it is, but it looks like it. Oh, I discovered a workbench on accident. We're gonna find it anyways, I guess.
Processing.
I've had quite enough of you!
Show you guys how to do this stuff. My last one. Come on. That's right. Don't mess with the Creed. He'll knock you back into nothing. Ash you out. Legit, that's how it works, boys. Not messing around. So now the big question is, what are we gonna do? What do we got for map? What do we got? We got one. I guess we just start clockwise. Start with the room and board over here. First building. Let's clear the road. There we go. First building. Sometimes there's stuff on the workbench that we can get, or near it, such as that. Nothing to improve. Let's go on in. Maybe we get some backstory as to what's going on here on this rock. Or maybe there's not a damn thing in here. Just a little bit of ammo. Wow, this building's a bloody disappointment. General store. Look at that.
Let's do the next building. Is there no door? There is. Can't get in it though. Alright, so now we got these racks. Got another habitat. Door is inaccessible. Abandoned mining outpost discovered. Well, it had robots, so I don't know how abandoned it was. So there's a door there. There's one here on this guy. Alright, Legit is legit. Let's do this. Let's go in here. What do you got? Anything? Looks pretty well wiped out for the most part. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Oh, you know what? I can pick that.
You're an artist, Captain.
Impact hammer, Mark II. General store is now empty. Next building. Mandibular rearranger. That was a hell of a boost. So is that completed? Look like the light in here. It's bright and pretty. See what the terminal's got to say. So yeah, it looks like I completed science weapons, right? Byzantium, Dr. Dorset. Go find him, make sure he's okay. Byzantium. Collecting one more of those. Byzantium and the Scala. Gotta find the Scala. I guess if I wasn't like really taking my time to explore things could probably go quicker here, but oh well. Use as a terminal for leisure activities, a violation of Employee Indentured Contract Clause 227.1c, time theft. Fines will be levied accordingly. Let's look at messages. All messages sent and received by this terminal are property of Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Personal messages may be sent with supervisor's approval. Cost of personal messages will be deducted from the employee's salaries. Please select the message you wish to view. Preliminary survey results from Thacky to Evers. We completed our initial survey, and I have to admit that your hunch was right. I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There is a limit as to how much my team can extract in these pressure suits. Get us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. Thackeray, Evers. Thanks for rushing us that replacement part, Lyndon. My team got the former repaired and is busy churning out O2 again. Did you have to send one loaded with seed stock? Damn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts continue. The initial vein Ran dry quicker than we hoped, but we're getting promising results from other locations. Densities of scandium lower than first sight, but yttrium still at respectable levels. About 140 days later. Congratulations on your promotion, youngest full VP in company history. Just promise me you won't promote that drill bit Needham to replace you. Bad news, Lynn. All the sites within the former's dome have run dry. The mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field, but I'll be sending you a requisition for a hauler to relocate the terraformer closer to the new sites. The team heard that you arranged some circus time traveling show to stop at our base. It was a big boost to morale. We can't wait for some entertainment out here. From Needham to Thackeray. Your request for site relocation on a useless rock is denied. You have over a year to generate a profit. If you haven't done it by now, it's not going to happen, and Evers is too busy to hide your incompetence. I don't want to hear any of your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough, but this drivel about primals running loose and damaging your equipment is the limit. The utter limit. Do you hear? Operations at your site are terminated, effective immediately. I got a new site in mind for you. One of the rocks orbiting have faced this. Temps are cool. 170 Celsius. You'll love it. Logs. Happy birthday, Julia. Visiting board team reminded me of the date. We should be celebrating your 42nd birthday today. I'd try to get you drunk for the latest Rizzo's concoctions. You'd turn up your nose and say it was nowhere near as good as Earth wine. I don't know where you are, big sis. It's been 13 years since you entered hibernation. Since the Hope started its journey, I don't know what happened, why you never got here. If the architect is kind, you didn't suffer. I think about you all the time. Every time one of the big interstellar conveyors plays past, I look up and hope. Whoever named that damn ship should take a walk in the aether. I'm so sorry. I never should have convinced you to sign the indentured contract and join my own halcyon. I'll never stop thinking about you, Jules. Please forgive me. A reminder about Sublike. Ask Lindia for info on the Sublike company that freighter captain claimed to work for. Very strange ship. No corporate brandings or colors. The captain didn't wear approved uniforms. Dealing with him left me feeling out of sorts. Had some interesting items for sale, though. Can't shake the feeling that they fell off the back of a conveyor. That captain sold Harris something called a rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranges is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Alright, so there's some backstory regarding what's going on. Let's check in here. Transition to Hermit's Lodge. Whoa, what do we got here? Alright, I need to make another entry then. Abandoned mining outpost. And we have a general store that was cleared that had a science weapon. And we have Hermit's Lodge. Now, I think this is the hermit that Vicar Max wants to talk to, so it's a good thing we have him with us. Alright, look at this abode. The hermit's a chick. Who knew? She has been busy with paperwork. Can she see me? No. I think this is probably the cleanest habitat and the most peaceful looking. Look at that chair. What the hell is that? Oh, she is special.
Here we go. Let's save. And let's talk to the hermit. See what she's got to say. Excuse me, ma'am.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Alright, I must admit I tire of truth seekers. We're here to rob you. Yeah, we already robbed you. We're here to get this book translated. Max, that depends on who you are. Oh yeah, we are here to rob you. What do you got? It depends on who you are.
Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun. Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure I remember anymore.
No, she's not. She's a lady of transcendent wisdom. Can you not see that?
Very astute. And I'm out here to meditate and contemplate the unendurable mystery without being bothered. So why are you bothering me?
Max, this is you.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
Drugs?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
He's already insane.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
I'm in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Jesus Christ, what did we get ourselves into? Oh. Is she coming in with us? Hopefully not. Look at this. Breathe deeply.
Alright, let's get high. Is there anything else in here? I don't see anything else. Time for us to breathe deeply. If this lady steals my shit, I'm coming out of here. I'm gonna kill her with my bare hands.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out. Always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place. Never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
Come on, Felix. Came all this way. We gotta at least hear her out.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here.
I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. I don't understand that Felix is a genius.
Jesus Christ, Felix, shut up.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max? Why do you do that?
Shut up, Felix.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Captain, but I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision, to have your life completely controlled, the illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not. Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? It's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves? I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Ooh, I see. What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Huh.
So that's Max. That's his quest line, it looks like. Let me just double check here after it closes everything down. You gained 1,250 bits, cartridge, and an incense vessel too. So that's probably going to go in Max's quarters. Just want to check the trophy on that one real quick, guys. Finish a companion's quest line. That's exactly what it was. And I'm going to go ahead and save. And I have a puppy that needs to visit the snow-filled grass behind the house. And I will be right back.
Taking in the scenery?
Alright, excellent. Is that me? Why am I wearing the wrong clothes? Alright, let's see here. So,
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
no, I have no idea.
Something vexing you, Captain? I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, They accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt.
You
I was
misinterpreted
so
it.
certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Sweet beans. What do you got to say about it, Felix? You were high too.
What's on your mind?
That's it. Let's go talk to the Hermie.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. How right you are. Words are overrated.
All right. So that's taken care of. Sweet beans. Done. Done, 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 done. Bum, bum, bum. Seal the landing pad, search time freighter, abandoned mining outpost, the general store with the science weapon, the hermit lady. So, we have now done that. I think now what we need to do is work our way over here through the UDL terraformer and out in this direction, because I think we have Byzantium, the doctor, we still got to find him. Byzantium and Byzantium. So we literally have the doctor. Where's the one with wait a second. What the hell is that? How did I botch that? Did I botch that before I talked to this lady? When did I botch this one? Wait a second. There's gonna be a trophy that says complete all things with all companions, and I don't want to play all the way through again just for this one. Friendships due the outer worlds. What happened here?
Quest is only available if you create Felix, taking him with you exploring, and after a certain amount of time you can initiate combat. So he would ask you blah blah blah. How did I botch that? Travel to Harlow's base in Cilia. There's a bug. As soon as this quest was made available to me, it said failed, even though I could still go talk to Harlow. Clearly, I'm having the same issues, right? Let's see. There were 2 replies. Saying I could speak with him and accept the mission, but the quest is marked as botched and none of the map markers show. Alright, so I'm not crazy. I didn't jack up anything. It just... it's a glitch. Alright. It's botched because... so I'm not going to be able to get the trophy that says complete all quests for all people then, because it's literally botched, but whatever. It's one of those glitches where you're going to have to play the game all over again to get, because of garbage like that. After they patch it. Alright, let's...
Here they come! Nobody messes with you, boss!
I've had quite enough of you!
He doesn't sound happy anymore.
You're going down! That's the last of him.
Primal glands, that's the next one. Alright. Looks like we're gonna clear off this side here now. Nice. Alright, we are going to use this big fin as the marker on where we stopped going through. All right.
Heads up, boss!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
You're the best there ever was.
That's right. Vicar Max has that shotgun, and it literally doesn't matter what the beast is, it does that knockback on it and knocks them to the ground. That is a vicious play. Very vicious. Takes down behemoths and gives my guys more time to do more damage with their primary weapons. So it's pretty legit.
I'll take your confession now. Watch this! Done for. Everyone all right?
Alright, now, see what the heck this thing does. See if there's any way in. See if there's anything looted, needs to be looted around here. Thing's massive, but it takes a... It's got 4 legs to walk around, and we'll see what the hell we get going on. I don't know if I want to run into the middle of the terraformer either. Alright, that would be bad. There we go. Welcome to Celia. On behalf of the Hephaestus Mining Corporation, welcome to the geological prospecting site Celia 1. Employees are instructed to remain within the boundaries designed by the atmospheric retention pylons. Hephaestus Mining and subsidiaries are not responsible for any death or injury that may occur from direct exposure to the aether. As a Class D prospecting site, employees assigned to Site Celia 1 enjoy the following benefits. 1. Employees who discover a valuable mineral vein are entitled to a one-time bonus of 100 bits. 2. Due to limited availability of leisure activities, employee shifts are increased to 16 hours per day to eliminate boredom. You're welcome. And 2% discount on replacement clothing tools at the company store. Benefits are not guaranteed. Discovery of mineral veins must occur during scheduled break times and without the use of company equipment such as automechanical prospecting units. Hephaestus Mining retains all rights to mineral veins found during scheduled work shifts. Employees are limited to one bonus per calendar year. Acceptance of a mineral discovery bonus renders employee ineligible for standard performance bonuses or raises. And the duration of shifts is at discretion of the site supervisor. May be increased at any time without notice. In other words, screw you, employees. Another example of corporate management. There so far is literally nothing here. I was hoping such a huge monstrosity like this that there would be at least some loot remotely around for me to save. Let's see about can I walk through the middle? No. That answers that. No walking through the middle. It'll burn you up. Killed me pretty quick, too. This is the last area here around the UDL terraformer. I guess I'll mark it as cleared because there's not anything 809 Beano. Alright. So I got UDL terraformer. Let's engage in additional exploration. Alright, let's piecemeal this all together here so I know that I get everything searched. So we got this crashed thing here. Special weapon. Alright. We do have this section out here to clear, but let's stick to the slope and we'll just clear whatever's up here on the slope. Lovely. Da-dum, what? What did it just do? Gave me something. I don't know what it gave me some type of request boom noise. It's gonna mean something, but I don't know what. wonder about the trophy, complete all companion quests. People have had to complete it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? People have had to complete it. See what happens though. Figure it out. Hopefully it counts. Go through all this just for it to not count. Frankly, kind of upset me. This cargo lift. This is my area marker. Where's this guy's base?
You should know I've got friends. Powerful, wealthy friends. Anything happens to me, they will
What kind of ransom are we talking about?
All right. Alright, here we go. Let's go deal with these guys up here.
Staying out of sight.
Multiple fractures, lacerations, and untreated burns detected. Signs indicative of sudden violent crash landing.
Yep, that's me. No big deal. Just shrugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
Also,
House done! Yeah, sure thing. Ask away.
Let's see, where's this Dr. Harlow guy? I thought I was missing him. Check all the rocks by the camp that I didn't check before, so I didn't want to get too close. Alright. What the hell was that noise? This little outlaw ship. All right. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Can't talk to the mechanical. But we do have. Comes across this iron ship. Or Erion's ship, I should say. Medical, auto, mechanical, and Captain Byron. Greetings.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
Wanda. Uh-huh.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
Not a damned one. I'm a free man. There isn't a corporate snake that can hold down the inimitable Captain Irion. Supposed to be for the Groundbreaker, but getting shot tends to hinder one's delivery plans. Hey, who are you calling bootleg? I'll have you know, these are 100% genuine stolen drugs. Because the board, in all their herpetological wisdom, will only sell the meds at a huge markup. Groundbreaker knows better than to pay board prices. Not when they've got me running for them. More importantly, they can't afford to. Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the Groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late, then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
Nice. So this looks like the primal ground. So I guess we'll just do this. Go.
Here they come. I've had quite enough of you. School of Felix. The last of them.
I'm right. Where do we gotta take these pheromone glands? I gotta speak to Nyoka. Let's go from the other side and come back down this way. butterscotch. Where's this Harlow guy supposed to be at? Like, I've checked this whole place. Did I miss him? Is there a reason I failed? Where's this dude supposed to be? Where is Harlow? Space, Outer Worlds. That's ridiculous. How am I supposed to find it? Even they don't even know where it's at. Let's try videos. I've searched the entire thing and have no idea where this dude's.
He who has time to waste is wealthy indeed.
Alright. Let's go down here and kill Colonel Buttcup. There's got to be another location we can land on other than it's the only thing you think of.
Everyone all right?
Yeah. Captain's log, independent freighter getaway sticks. I wanted to retire on the groundbreaker, one more job, I told myself. Never had any trouble with outlaws until now. I told them what we were hauling, but they shut off comms and opened fire again. They're shooting the wound. It's only a matter of time before this bird falls out of the sky, so I'm setting her down in hopes that we can broker some agreeable terms of surrender, even if it means my head. At least the crew gets a fighting chance.
Can't shake the feeling that they were ready for me, like they knew exactly which route I'd take. What a way to end a career. We'll check it out here in a bit. Let's see what Colonel Buttercup has got on him. Other than it being a mega creature. There is stuff in the ship. Let's see here. Ash Primal parts. Sublight Thug, aka Dead Dude.
Hey, Max. You want to tell me what your problem is?
Max ain't talking to you anymore, shithead. Dead Ash Primal. This bad boy came down pretty hard. Broke up. I don't see much of the crew left. Alright. Let's see what survived. Alright. Looks like we're done. Let's get back to the ship, talk to Nyoka, see if we land down on the other base. Acquired a toss ball. I also thought
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
Nyoka, where are you?
Cleaning done quiet is cleaning done well.
Can't talk to her like that. Jeez, she's wasted. Let's try this. Let's where are we at? Skelia Harlow's base. Hopefully she's not wasted anymore.
Sanitizing within established radius.
Christ, she's still wasted. Alright, let's take her. We're done with him. Continue. Probably put my peeps in armor too. That would make them survive a lot longer than they already do.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait.
Where do you want to go up?
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Yeah.
It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there. Fucking right we are.
Alright. This is Harlow's base. We got Volker.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going? Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Alright, let's go on in and see who else we can find. It's all stealing right now. Let's this way. Marlowe and Harlow.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no job, no contract.
See what we got going on.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I imagine he has. I was a mentor to the boy during his formative years. You might say I have an elder brotherly interest in his development.
Oh, it would have been nice to know that sometime in the last, hang on, doing some math. Half a decade?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with? Let's hear it. I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the Groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I'd told you, I would have implicated you. Hephaestus controlled mining operations all over Scylla. Most of these operations failed. The company pulled out and abandoned their facilities. Mostly abandoned anyway. This one was running on a skeleton crew. My associates and I seized control in a matter of minutes. A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight. Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready. Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay. Something on your mind? Something on your mind?
I just don't know where we're going to find Rosanna, but whatever. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's run through this as much as we can. Let's go to the Groundbreaker.
There's a proper encampment.
Clyde must be inside.
Now, I gotta figure out where this Rosanna lady's at. On the Groundbreaker, no doubt.
You are not insured.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right. Bar, maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where this lady was at. So, let's see, maybe try... Let's try the bar.
Mizzle's Purple Berry Crunch.
It's not going to give me a marker because for some reason it's already said that my stuff's dead, but let's see what we got.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into
Oh, right here.
question.
Hey,
You mind? Trying to have a moment here.
looking for a game I've been told he lived around here. Are you Rosanna Trask? Breaks over, we need to talk.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
We're not? Oh, right, yeah. We're non-violent sorts. Real diplomatic.
All right, you made your point. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Let's see, Emerald Vale, Trask. Let me see if I have them in my notes. Do not have them in my Emerald Vale notes. How much... Oh, it tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished.
A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
So, I guess that's all I need.
No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Let's see. Let's head to the Emerald Vale then.
Did you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute.
Alright, Emerald Vale is a big place. I'm gonna have to...
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
I'm gonna have to figure out where this guy's at. Let me look at a map. Bum, 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 bum. It's a shame this whole quest line's glitched. I hope it counts as being complete when I finish the mission, but we will have to wait and see. Very disappointing. Alright, let's see. So, the map says they're up here in North Gulch. So we're going to have to fast travel here. I'm going to get screwed out of all the experience associated with this too, I betcha. I'm just hoping the glitch isn't going to I really hope it doesn't interfere with my trophy. Alright, Gulch. Let's see, it's this way.
Congratulations on me, folks!
There was one more. Here it is. Does this reset itself? It did not. It was literally just a beast. Alright. There they are. What do we got here? It's not stealing, that's a bonus. So what do we got here? We got outlaw, 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 outlaw. 4 outlaws and Rufus Trask. Go back to, this is the North Gulch. North Gulch. Rufus Trask.
I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
Looks like there's only one way to deal with this dude. Won't let me talk to him.
Tossball kick! Nice hit! That's the last of him!
There's no talkie-talkie. Alright.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest. Vaporwave serial.
Alright. There's receipts stashed in there. It's an optional part. But
what's the word? So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end. But I understand you did not do this to help me, but to help Felix. He's proven himself to my crew and to me. And if he's willing, there's a place for young Millstone here.
I don't know about this, boss. You've been real good to me. I'm not too keen on jumping ship. Yeah. Okay. I had a good time, you know. Saw the system, got in a couple scrapes. Which is why I'm staying. You were good to me, Clyde, once upon a day. But you disappeared on me, and I've moved on.
Are you sure about this, Felix? I'm not giving you a second chance. Turn me down now, and you're not getting back in my crew.
You can keep your crew. I've got a family.
Then I suppose there's nothing more left to be said. Goodbye, Captain. I doubt we'll cross orbits again. Take good care of Felix, Captain.
Alright, I think I'll just clean up this base here because there's nothing else to do, and then we'll see about where we're going to go next on what's the word I'm looking for? The next episode. Yes, let's do that. You go ahead and kill us for now. I appreciate you guys coming out and keeping me company while I move through the outer worlds. And if at any point you find yourself mildly entertained before you leave, be sure to show your appreciation by hitting that like button. And if you haven't done already, subscribe and set up your notifications so you know when I'm back on. With that being said, you guys have yourself a good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending upon where you're in the world. And I will hopefully see you guys out there on the next one. Peace out.